Decentralized applications, or dApps, are transforming the way we interact with technology. Unlike traditional apps, dApps leverage the power of blockchain technology. This means they operate on a distributed network, not controlled by any single entity. dApps offer exciting possibilities for increased transparency, security, and user control. From finance and gaming to healthcare and supply chain management, dApps are poised to revolutionize various industries. As we embrace this new era of decentralized technology, we must also address the accompanying challenges. One crucial aspect is the regulatory landscape surrounding dApps. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to approach this emerging technology. They aim to foster innovation while safeguarding users and ensuring market stability. The question arises, can strict regulations hinder the growth of dApps, or can they actually fuel the demand for compliant platforms? We will explore this question in depth, examining the impact of regulations on the dApp ecosystem. Regulation is a double-edged sword in the world of technology. On the one hand, it provides essential guidelines and protections for users. This fosters trust and encourages wider adoption. On the other hand, overly burdensome regulations can stifle innovation and hinder the growth of emerging technologies. The challenge lies in finding the right balance. In the context of dApps, regulations are crucial for addressing concerns related to data privacy, security, and financial crime. Clear legal frameworks can help prevent fraud, money laundering, and other illicit activities. This in turn creates a safer and more trustworthy environment for users and investors alike. However, excessive or unclear regulations can create uncertainty and barriers to entry for dApp developers. This can stifle innovation and drive projects towards jurisdictions with more favorable regulatory environments. Therefore, a collaborative approach involving regulators, developers, and the wider community is essential for establishing a balanced and effective regulatory framework. Kenya's experience with digital lending apps offers a valuable case study for understanding the complexities of regulating emerging technologies. Kenya witnessed a surge in the popularity of digital lending apps, providing much-needed access to credit for many individuals and businesses. However, this rapid growth also brought to light concerns about data privacy, predatory lending practices, and the potential for abuse. Some digital lending apps in Kenya engaged in data harvesting and aggressive debt collection tactics. This raised alarms about user protection and the need for stronger regulations. The Kenyan government responded by implementing stricter licensing requirements for digital lenders and strengthening data protection laws. This example illustrates how a lack of clear regulations can lead to unintended consequences, even when the underlying technology has the potential for positive impact. It highlights the importance of proactive and balanced regulatory approaches that protect users without stifling innovation. Section 4. Striking a balance. Innovation meets compliance. The key to fostering a thriving dApp ecosystem lies in finding the delicate balance between promoting innovation and ensuring compliance. This requires a nuanced approach that considers the unique characteristics of dApps and the decentralized nature of blockchain technology. One crucial aspect is creating regulatory sandboxes. These are controlled environments where dApp developers can test and refine their products under the guidance of regulators. This allows for experimentation and innovation while mitigating potential risks to users and the market. Furthermore, regulators should prioritize user education and awareness initiatives. This empowers individuals to make informed decisions about using dApps and understand the associated risks and benefits. By fostering a culture of responsible innovation and informed participation, we can create a sustainable and thriving dApp ecosystem. Section 5. Empowering users in the age of dApps. As dApps become increasingly integrated into our digital lives, empowering users with knowledge and tools is paramount. This includes promoting digital literacy and providing resources that help users evaluate the trustworthiness and security of dApps. Decentralized identity solutions can play a vital role in this regard. These solutions give users greater control over their personal data and allow them to choose what information they share with dApps. This empowers users and fosters greater trust and transparency in the dApp ecosystem. Moreover, independent audit and certification programs can provide valuable assurances to users about the security and compliance of dApps. By promoting transparency and accountability, we can create a more trustworthy and user-centric dApp landscape. Section 6: A global perspective on dApp regulation. The challenges and opportunities presented by dApps are not confined to any single country or region. They require a global perspective and collaborative efforts to establish harmonious regulatory frameworks. International organizations such as the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, are developing guidelines for regulating virtual assets and related service providers. These guidelines aim to prevent money laundering and terrorist financing while fostering innovation and financial inclusion. However, it's crucial to recognize that a one-size-fits-all approach to dApp regulation is unlikely to be effective. Different jurisdictions have varying levels of technological advancement, regulatory capacity, and risk appetites. Therefore, a more nuanced approach is needed, one that allows for flexibility and adaptation to local contexts. Section 7: Towards a secure and compliant dApp future. The future of dApps is bright, but it requires a concerted effort from stakeholders across the globe.